Good morning. Today is Tuesday, June 2nd, and we are still reading our book, Sheila Ray the Brave by Kevin Hanks. And yesterday we used our predicting strategy to take a guess as to what would happen when Sheila Ray decided she was going to take a different way home. And we did some writing, so we'll look back at that when we are done the book. And then today we're going to be paying attention to the details of the story. And I really want you to pay close attention as to what Sheila Ray does in the book. What are some things that happen to her? So we're going to pay really, really close attention as we read. Sheila Ray the Brave. Sheila Ray wasn't afraid of anything. She wasn't afraid of the dark. She wasn't afraid of thunder and lightning, and she wasn't afraid of the big black dog at the end of the block. At dinner, Sheila Ray made believe that the cherries in her fruit cocktail were the eyes of dead bears, and she ate 5 of them. At school, Sheila Ray giggled when the principal walked by, and when her classmate Wendell stole her jump rope during recess, Sheila Ray tied him up until the bell rang. "I am very brave," Sheila Ray said, patting herself on the back. And yesterday we talked about what it meant to be brave. It means that you do not have fear. You are not scared of anything. Sheila Ray stepped on every crack on the sidewalk without fear. When her sister, Louise, said there was a monster in the closet, Sheila Ray attacked it. And she rode her bicycle no-handed with her eyes closed. "Yay, yay, Sheila Ray," her friends yelled, clapping their hands. One day, Sheila Ray decided to walk home from school a new way. Louise was afraid to. "You're too brave for me," Louise said. "You're always such a scaredy cat," Sheila Ray called. "I'm not," whispered Louise. Sheila Ray started off skipping. "I am brave," she sang. "I am fearless." She stepped on every crack. She walked backwards with her eyes closed. You can see somebody is watching her. Who is that? I think it looks like her sister. She growled at stray dogs, she bared her teeth at stray cats, and she pretended that the trees were evil creatures. She climbed up them and broke their fingers off. Snap, snap, snap. Sheila Ray walked and walked. She turned corners, she crossed streets. It suddenly occurred to Sheila Ray that nothing looked familiar. Sheila Ray heard frightening noises. They sounded worse than thunder. She thought horrible thoughts. They were worse than anything she had ever imagined. "I am brave," Sheila Ray tried to convince herself. "I am fearless." I want you to notice something. Who do you see peeking out behind the tree? I think her sister might still be following her. Let's find out. The sounds became more frightening. The thoughts became more horrible. Sheila Ray sat down on a rock and cried. "Help," she sniffed. She thought of her mother and her father and Louise. "Mother, father, Louise," she cried. "Here I am," a voice said. "Louise!" Sheila Ray hugged her sister. "We're lost," Sheila Ray said. "No, we're not," said Louise. "I know the way home. Follow me." Louise stepped on every crack. She walked backwards with her eyes closed. She growled at stray dogs and bared her teeth at stray cats. And she pretended that the trees were evil creatures. She jumped off and broke their fingers off. Snap, snap, snap. Sheila Ray walked quietly behind her. They walked and walked. They crossed streets. They turned corners. Soon their house could be seen between the trees. Sheila Ray grabbed Louise and dashed up the street. When they reached their own yard and the gate was closed behind them, Sheila Ray said, "Louise, you are brave. You are fearless." "We both are," said Louise, and they walked backwards into the house with their eyes closed. The end. So it looks like Sheila Ray got a little scared when she took some wrong turns. But it was a good thing that her sister was following her because she was able to lead them back home safely. Before we go any further, I want us to look at our writing from yesterday, and then we're going to do our sort. When we do the sort, you're going to need some glue, scissors, piece of construction paper, and the pictures that I gave you in your work packet. So that's 4 things: glue, scissors, piece of construction paper, and the pictures I gave you in your work packet. All right, let's get our worksheet pulled up from yesterday. So yesterday we took some guesses as to what would happen in the book. We made a prediction, and we wrote, "I think Sheila Ray will find a cat." And maybe they found a cat and that she bared her teeth at it to make it run away, but that wasn't what happened when she just made a wrong turn. So my prediction was not correct this time. Instead, I wrote, I'm gonna have it highlighted as we go so you see here, Sheila Ray got lost and it made her scared. Sheila Ray got lost and it made her scared. I drew a quick little picture. So if you want to go back to this writing to fill it in, pause the video and you can write the same thing that I did. Sheila Ray got lost and it made her scared. And I just wanted to show you that we're actually going to keep going with our sort today. But if you want to write this on your paper, like I said, go ahead and pause the video and you can finish your sentence. Let me get our sort all set up. So the first thing you're going to need is your piece of construction paper, and you're going to fold it long ways, just like this. And on one side, you're going to go and you're going to glue your happy face, and it says "in the story." And on the other side, you're going to put your not happy face, and that says "not in the story." So happy face are things that actually happened. Sad face, things that did not happen in the story. And I'm going to sort them with you. The first picture that we have says, Sheila Ray wasn't afraid of the dark. Did that happen in the story? Or did it not happen? Sheila Ray wasn't afraid of the dark. Yeah, that's true. She wasn't afraid of the dark. The book told us that. The second thing we have here, Sheila Ray wrestled a lion. So I want you to think, in the book, did she actually wrestle a lion? No, that didn't happen. So that's not in the story. The next picture says, Sheila Ray tied up Wendell for stealing her jump rope. Sheila Ray tied him up for stealing her jump rope. Did that happen? Yeah, that did happen. At the very beginning, it said that she tied him up for stealing the jump rope. She wasn't afraid of anything. Sheila Ray pretended like her cherries were the eyes of dead bears. Did that happen? Yes. Yep, that's another thing that was right in the beginning. Next picture says, Sheila Ray went surfing. Did she go surfing? No, that never happened. Our next picture says, she rode her bicycle no-handed with her eyes closed. No-handed with her eyes closed. Yeah, we know she liked to do that to impress her friends. Sheila Ray decided to walk home a new way. Yeah, she did. That's what ended up making her so scared because she got a little lost. Sheila Ray wasn't afraid of the snake. Was there a snake in this book? No. Sheila Ray rescued a cat from a tree. Did that happen? No again. Sheila Ray got lost. She was really scared. Did she get lost? Yes, she took that new way home. Did she get scared? Yeah, remember she was calling for her mom and her dad and her sister? That happened in the book. Her sister Louise showed her the way home. Did that happen? Yeah, it did. And the last one, Sheila Ray told Louise she was fearless and brave. Did that happen? Yes. So more things happened in the story than didn't from our little pieces here. I'm going to show you what yours should look like when it's finished. And it doesn't have to be in any kind of order, but if you have these pictures under the happy face, then you are right. And if you have these pictures under the sad face, then you're also right. So if you need more time, go ahead, you can pause it or rewind the video if you need more help. And that's all we're going to do on our book today. I'll see you tomorrow.